What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on the season 3 of The Flash. So some promotional pictures have been released in the last few days, which I believe will be from the first episode of season 3 of The Flash, as that makes sense. So we get a picture of Barry Allen looking happy, but is this fake, as Barry surely knows he's run back in time and this can't stand still. He has to let his mother get killed in order to get back to his time and make everything better. But he probably doesn't notice yet. Then we get an image of Noira Allen and Henry Allen arm in arm, looking happy, having grey hair, so he looks slightly different. But do they know that he is the Flash, as this is a alternate universe, so to speak, in my opinion? So that's something to think of. Alan, seeing as the person that plays Henry Allen is also Jay Garrick, it's kind of going to be like he gets to see his dad anyway whenever Jay Garrick is on the screen. And then we get an image of the Flash in the Flash suit. So if I'm correct, and this is episode 1, it tells you that he didn't lose his speed like he lost his speed in Flashpoint, which is good because I think the viewers would get bored of it, seeing as he lost his powers in, I believe it was the Rupture episode before Barry got stuck in the Speed Force. So he has to simulate how he originally got his powers with the lightning strike and the chemicals. So it would have been pointless doing that, so I'm glad it looks like they haven't done that. And it looks fairly similar to the trailer, the Comic-Con trailer, where we've seen Savitar, who actually turned out to be a rival. So whether he's having a standoff with a rival, I'm not too sure, but it would be cool to see the rival in the first episode, which I believe is called Flashpoint. And then this is probably the best part, which is we see Kid Flash and the Flash together. Barry could be going over a plan as he has more experience being the Flash, could be mentoring, could be doing anything. And then I believe this will be in the same one as the image where we've seen Barry Allen staring at someone, and then we see Kid Flash and the Flash looking at someone. So it's most likely going to be the rival, most likely. But what I find funny is, because the Kid Flash is so far away, he just looks short, he just looks tiny compared to the Flash. That's just a side note. So yeah, and then we get a much closer look up of the Kid Flash yellow suit, but I presume it's going to look much better once they've CGI'd it up and once it's actually on TV. But it does look pretty impressive. I personally think it looks better than the Flash suit, if I'm honest. So there are 17 images. I'm not going to go over all of them, but I think it's probably just a teaser because we're 5 weeks away, so they're going to bring the hype up for season 3. And then we get the Reverse Flash and the Flash kind of pictures where Barry Allen's looking into the cage. And this, I think, can set the tone for the whole Flashpoint part of season 3 for the following reasons. One is, if the Reverse Flash has still got his speed, why hasn't he pulsared his hand out like the Flash tried to in season 2 when Zoom catching him? So could potentially the rival have stolen his powers, because it just looks like he's not even attempting to get out. So I think that Barry Allen's going to have the Reverse Flash's help to get out of Flashpoint and to also defeat the rival potentially, as Barry Allen has to let the Reverse Flash kill his mum. So in order to do that, if the Reverse Flash has lost his powers, they have to get his powers back. So I'm presuming he's going to have to get his speed back off the rival somehow, or off Cisco. Obviously this version of Cisco is the richest guy in America, in the world, I think it said in the first trailer. So obviously he's still clever and he could still potentially help him. So the Reverse Flash scene is going to be freaking awesome. Eobard Thawne obviously is in Legends Tomorrow as well, so we know he's not going to play a massive part this season. and then we get some Iris, Barry, Allen shots. So he's trying, I believe, to make her remember that they were really special together in his timeline. But obviously in this timeline they don't really know, no one knows him, because obviously they're in an alternate universe and the timeline has totally changed. So that's pretty much it for the images. But it looks like, let's go back to Reverse Flash part, where he's going to let him out of the cage, and if he had his speed powers, he wouldn't let him do this. So obviously he's letting him out for this reason. He needs Reverse Flash's help. He needs Reverse Flash to get his powers back, to weaken the rival, to make it easy for Kid Flash and the Flash. Obviously this is just fancast theory, so I'm just interpreting what I think of the pictures of what I've seen so far, in my opinion. So, and then we got some more pictures of Wally West's suit, which just looks absolutely freaking insane, if you ask me. So please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in another video, which will be on the Arrow season 5. Peace.